You know, the nice thing is, however we act or come across others, they will never know our true selves. Or better yet, our thoughts and inner monologue. Along with our memories, it's the most private thing we have. What we think up there stays up there. And in our entertainment, it's become a well-known method of storytelling. It would take 3 writers from the UK to really tap into this potential. To create Peep Show, the Britcom courageous enough to last 9 seasons. From 2003 to 2015, making it Channel 4's longest running series. What really makes that impressive is that when it first started, it wasn't a big hit. It was over time that it became the popular show it is now, but at first it had a kind of a cult status. That unique style and comedic formula made it stand out for channel surfers, and it kept people watching, and kept them coming back. Again, this is nothing original. You could say the precursor to this was the Tales from the Crypt episode You Murderer, directed by Robert Zemeckis, telling a criminal mystery from one person's point of view, along with hearing what they're thinking. But keeping everything in the head of our protagonist was a difficult accomplishment, with the exception of establishing shots and third-person flashbacks. And the main perspectives come from that of the El Dude brothers, Mark Horgan and Jeremy Osborne, played by David Mitchell and Robert Rebb, residents of a South London apartment, living somewhat of an odd couple dynamic relationship. But the fact that we know what they're thinking shows how extremely different they are, making us think, how can they still be friends, let alone just roommates? With Mark being by-the-book, conservative, a staunch defender of the system, while Jez is rebellious, liberal, primeval, and a slacker. But maybe it's their faults that make them close together. They're outcasts for different reasons, even though they somehow manage to sabotage each other's lives, with some of the best scenes being their verbal conflicts and disagreements. And their lives are a big part of it, especially Mark, throughout the 54 episodes. We see him work in an office, to wanting a girlfriend, to getting a girlfriend, then not wanting her anymore, then wanting a wife, then getting a wife, then not wanting a wife, getting her pregnant when he didn't want a kid, now he kind of wants a kid. And who said comedies don't have drama to them anymore? It even pushes the boundaries of what we expect in television, using the POV to show private habits and uncomfortable views, also going to dark places like midlife crisis and self-harm, even getting away with a lot of politically incorrect humor and some messed up antics. And a lot of that comes from Jeremy's band member, Superhands, played by Matt King, the bold simpleton who has lived the lives of 10 rock stars together before he hit 50. Like Mark and Jez, it would be interesting to know what he's thinking, or possibly it's for the best as we might not be able to handle it. Like The Office, there is an attempt to bring it overseas, with there only being a pilot with no future. But the idea is not completely dead, as there are rumors that they actually might change the men into women, maybe giving it more of an original but faithful viewpoint. And they can possibly pull it off unless they make them the exact counterparts, in the Ghostbusters 2016 way. So it could work, even though it has to have a lot of work done. Or maybe pass and check out College Humor's POV. And by the way, I don't want to end this video without mentioning, yes, it's a comedy.